The universe is filled with mysteries.
Is there life out there? What's inside a black hole? Why did everybody stop photographing UFOs after we all got iPhones? The unanswered questions are limitless. But here at the Vice News Observatory, we're probing the deepest question of our universe. Why does the orbit around President Trump include so many criminals?
An impeachment probe, umpteen lawsuits, a jillion investigations, and the best work of modern science still hasn't gotten to the core of that question.
Sometimes, the only way to observe the true nature of an unknown object like Trump is to examine the criminal bodies spinning around him. Join me. Let's explore.
Trump is such a massive star, he bends the fabric of space and time around him, along with the truth. So we begin here in the perjury belt, where objects spin constantly. Look over there. It's Michael Cohen. He used to orbit closer to the center, but a shift in alignment knocked him into the outer reaches as a convicted liar, a tax cheat, and a new author.
It's stunning.
From here, we can see one of the most mysterious objects in the night sky. It's Roger Stone. Is he a cluster of criminal falsehoods or the guardian of the president's darkest secrets?
Stone was convicted of lying to Congress, but a presidential commutation sent him back out into a strange and distant orbit. There's so much to contemplate here. Who are these people? How did they come to be? Sometimes, celestial bodies only reveal their true nature after they enter Trump's orbit.
Hey, there's Paul Manafort. And his little moon, Rick Gates. They've been around for millennia, but they only admitted to crimes after drawing close to Trump.
Paul Manafort, he caught 20 counts. Bank fraud, tax fraud, conspiracy. Rick Gates, he stole from Manafort, which shows that the order of this universe is sublime.
Amazingly, all three men who led Trump's 2016 campaign caught indictments. Corey Lewandowski had just one. It burned brightly and was quickly dropped. But oh boy, this was an exciting discovery. Steve Bannon. People used to think he was the center of his own universe.
But it was recently discovered he was allegedly sucking money from a pro-Trump Build the Wall charity.
Scientists now believe he may be just a gas giant. Steve Bannon has pleaded not guilty.
The Trump galaxy presents so many breathtaking objects and weird space junk, it's hard to remember what they're all called. Look up at the sky over Washington, D.C.,
and you'll see a stunning meteor shower caused by what political scientists call the best people asteroid belt. Look close, you might miss him. There goes Michael Flynn.
He spent just 22 days in Trump's White House before pleading guilty to lying to the FBI and then reversing course.
There goes Trump University, which settled fraud allegations, and the Trump Foundation, which was shut down while Trump was ordered to pay $2 million. And the infinitely spinning political advisor, George Papadopoulos, who lied to the FBI, and even the guy who organized some of Trump's boat parades.
Carlos Gavidia. He was indicted for sending a threatening text that he says was just a response to Trump haters. It's an astonishing show. But now, we go closer to the core. None of these bodies have been convicted yet, so it's harder to know what rules govern this space, if there are any.
You can just make out the shape of Rudy Giuliani and his twin moons, Lev Parnas and Igor Fruman. Those two? They're charged with conspiring to funnel foreign money into American politics. They've pleaded not guilty. Nearest to the center, you find the planetoid Eric Trump, who's starting to display the same perplexing anti-gravitational powers as his dad.
He refused to answer a subpoena until a judge ordered him to testify about Trump finances under oath. And who knows what they'll find. Why does the president attract criminals to his orbit? What kind of president is surrounded by so many lying, indicted thieves and accused crooks? For answers, we journey to the center of this universe.
Deep space probes have shown that Trump makes millions directly off the presidency, from his campaign and from taxpayers. Satellite imagery all but proves he cheated on his taxes for years before getting elected. And the astronomers at the Mueller Observatory found obstruction of justice that could have gotten anyone but a president charged. So in a sense, Trump's gravity for crooks seems to be emanating from the very center of this universe. And it may be an irresistible force.
And what happens to a criminal president who loses that protective shield? Does he collapse into a black hole of indictment and bring all of these orbiting bodies down around with him? Or, when you're a star, do they let you do it? Only time and the cosmos hold the answer.